Welcome to Android App Addicts, episode number 69. I told the guys to get all their 69 jokes out of the way before the show, and nobody did. So does anybody have anything to say about what episode we're on tonight? That's what I thought. Android App Addicts is the show where we talk about Android apps, and we get into a little bit of Android news and whatever else we got Android going on. But it's mainly about the apps, and we try to bring some apps that we're using in our lives that we like, and we think you guys might enjoy and use in your life as well. Let me introduce the co-host of the show, starting with the Door-to-Door Geek, Steve McLaughlin. What's up, Door?
Hello, Steve. I just hope, since I first, that means I'm on top. Things are going great, Steve. How about yourself?
Fine. Thank you, Door.
No problem, sir.
Also joining us, Eric Ardini from SiliconWrench.com. What's up, Eric?
Just staying busy, getting ready for the new office to open up, and I'm also on top. So there's nothing down in the lower corner of this screen.
Also joining us, Sean Johnson, SJGeek89 on Twitter, and Sean Johnson on Google+. What's up, Sean?
Not much, man. Just getting ready to end the week here Thursday night. It's always a good night.
Yeah, it's almost over.
Yes, it is.
Except in college, my week was over on Thursday.
Yeah.
And I started a tradition called Crazy Friday, where I don't do this anymore, mind you. And I was young at the time. But Crazy Friday was where I would just wake up, and whatever time it was that I woke up in the morning, I would just start drinking immediately and just drink as much as I can all day and try to get everybody else that I encountered to do the same thing as me. And it was a lot of fun because we did have a lot of participants in Crazy Friday. So it was a good time.
Well, at least you weren't alone. That would have been bad.
Yeah, that was bad. I think it might have happened a few times.
I was going to say, come on, man, just drink a beer.
It was in a frat house, so I didn't have too much opposing views to that. Let's start with Door Geek. Oh, wait, I want to make an announcement here. Eric and Sean, I'm happy to have both these guys on, and they are permanent fixtures of Android App Addicts. If you guys had any thoughts or questions about that, we're happy to have them on every week, and thank you guys for agreeing to that.
Honored to be here.
Awesome.
I just hope I'm still getting paid more.
Of course, Door. That's what I tell everybody.
Woo, man. Got scared.
All right. What do you got for us, Door?
Okay. I really don't like teasing people, so you might want to go relieve yourself, Steve. See.
I can take it. You just build up a mystery. I have to know what you're talking about now.
Okay. The first app is called Galaxy Note S Pen User Guide.
I've seen this.
What this is basically just an app that has links to YouTube videos that you can go and you can see this beautiful device in motion. And I love the fact that when it's sitting on the table and they're using the S Pen, because it's not a stylus, on it, it's honking. I mean, it's huge. To go from one side of the screen to the other, the person actually picks up their hand and goes, because it's so big.
Really?
Yeah. I just kept watching the videos today.
Is it the one that's on the market page, or is it the one that I'm showing you through Skype right now, that video?
It does look like it. Yeah, there's like 6 different videos, and they all go straight to YouTube. So you really don't need the app to see these videos. They're on YouTube. But if you have the app, that's just a friendly reminder of what you're going to be getting here sooner or later.
Nice.
As in me. And you.
And me and you. Are you other guys going to get the note? How could you resist this device?
I'm going to be about due around that time. I've liked the Note for a long time, but the thing is, it's been a long time that I've liked it, and I'm afraid by the time it actually gets to us, there's going to be something with a Tegra 6 or something. I don't know.
I don't care.
It's a good point.
I don't care if there's a Tegra 44. I want the screen.
What about a Tegra 69?
Well, what about a Tegra 4 with the same screen?
Well, then I'm going to get that. I mean, I want the screen. I want the tail fins. I want the, and I love the fact that the pen is touch sensitive and there's certain built-in actions with the pen. Now, I also got to throw this out there. In hindsight, it's not going to be great for ROMing unless it is insanely popular because of the specific stylus related things, because they have to explicitly put them in there. So
Right.
the ROMs for it might not be good, and I don't care.
The thing is going to be, the thing is going to be insanely popular. So I think there's definitely going to be ROMs for it. Maybe they'll take a little while, but this thing is going to be insanely popular. There's no other phone like it. I can't wait. Sean, are you going to get one?
Like I said before the show, I have to wait till October anyways. Which actually I think works out for the same reason of what Dor was just saying. I can see how popular it's going to be, and if it's on Verizon by then. I know HTC is supposed to be releasing, I think, some info on phones coming out by the end of next month or this month maybe. And I like HTC, so if they have something with a screen close to that size, because I'm the same way, man. I need something big. Like I was telling you guys, I got a 3.5-inch screen.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I love my phone, but it is tiny compared to what's coming out. So,
gotcha. And here's the thing, just super quick. There are a lot of rumor mills already going around about the Samsung Galaxy S3, which is going to have a 1.8 gigahertz processor, a gig and a half of RAM,
and a tiny screen.
4.6.
A little baby screen. That's for little babies.
It's not gigantic. It's modestly sized, I'll say.
I know. It's huge. It's huge compared to screens now, but...
Yeah, for me, that's an upgrade.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. For me, it's kind of a moot point anyway. I'm on US Cellular, and it takes forever for them to get something like this. So I probably... Even though they did have this Galaxy S that I've been using for quite a while, they got that fairly early. Maybe they're holding all of it back to get this fairly soon. So that'd be... it all depends on what my carrier gets.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm willing to switch carriers for this phone. So
Same here.
That's how far my lust extends. Sean, what do you got for us this week?
Okay, my first one, it has definitely been mentioned before, but it was a long time ago by Steve D. Like him, I have a thing for GPS apps, so... And they just updated this. It's called Waze GPS, traffic, social, and fun. And what it is now they have actual turn-by-turn navigation. So you use it just like you would your, Google navigation or any other thing that you like. It'll tell you where you're going. But it also it's basically kind of like a social network, I guess, of navigation apps where. Everyone, you kind of can, if you want, you don't have to, but you can join like local groups, and you kind of share tips on what's going on. Like if there's you see a speed trap or something, you just hit 2 quick buttons, boom, and you hit police and you mark it. And that way anybody else in your area, you can all tell what's going on. You're sharing all the information.
Drive social. It's interesting.
Yeah. I will say, so far for me, nothing has compared to Google navigation. I mean, it's just top notch. I like Google navigation better than my actual TomTom. But I've been using this every day just to go to work, and I can see, how the traffic is. If it even says that, the speed is slowed down here on this route, so you might want to take the other route. And you can set you can set your home, your work, and you can add other ones if you want to just kind of customize it. So it's real easy to set it. And then of course it's kind of like a game too, because there's like little things that you're like, I don't even know what it's called, but you eat these like different things worth different points as you're driving. You get kind of like,
cupcakes and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, and it sounds weird, but I've driven like a little extra further just to, I've gone a little further out of my way to get a couple points, which I don't know what it's really going to do for me, but
it'll be worth it, Sean, in the long run.
It's addicting, but I love GPS apps. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, I got to try this again. I had tried it a long time ago when Steve D had mentioned it. And then I just, ROM'd and everything, never got it again. And then when I saw there was an update with turn by turn, and the thing is the talkie navigation, it's really good, especially compared to my TomTom. The TomTom messes up names constantly.
Does it talk with the normal Google voice?
No, it's a little different.
Guy or girl?
It's a girl.
Good. Interesting. You know, for anybody who's looking for it and can't find it, it's spelled weird. It's Waze. So check it out there. You guys have anything on this? Waze?
You know something I wish I need, or maybe I'll just throw this out here. Maybe somebody will add it to Waze or add it to navigation. I wish I could use right inside my GPS program a mile counter, or like so I can keep track of my mileage instead of having to always hit my other mileage app that I use that I never remember to use or hit.
Oh, you want
before
one
I go somewhere?
You want something built into the GPS?
Yeah. I think that would just be logical, and if you need it, it's there. If you never use it, it can't be that hard.
Is there anything like that out there you guys know of?
Not that I can remember, but super quick question, because Steve D didn't bring this up. I'm the one that brought this puppy up. Well, because I love driving around with my son, and we were picking up cupcakes and stuff, and he thought it was fan-friggin-tastic. Oh, there's a pumpkin, Dad, pick it up. Everything like that. But here's my question. You say the turn-by-turns have improved. I'm going to ask you straight up. Does it ask you to turn off bridges and stuff?
Not yet.
Okay, because where there's like an overpass of a bridge, and if there was a ramp right there where those two crossed, it would be quicker. But there ain't. And this thing was telling me to turn right now, and I'm looking at the thing, and I'm like, I'll go right off the edge of a bridge.
But there's a double cinnamon roll down there.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, it's worth it.
Trust me. But this was, granted, I want to say over a year ago, the last time I tried this. And to be honest, the last couple of days, I've been saying to myself, Sean, we must have been connected or something, man. Yeah, I need to try that app again. And I kept forgetting. So I want to thank you for bringing it up.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I would use it if I was going somewhere I didn't know. I mean, I like it just because I'm like looking for police and everything now, so I can I notify all my groups or whatever that there's a cop, and I've seen too. But I like it just for that. If I was going somewhere, I probably would use Google Navigation if I was going somewhere I didn't know, like on vacation. Except for I wouldn't rack up the cupcake points, but. You know what? The only thing I wish, and maybe there's some way to do it, but I don't think there is. That's the only thing about Google Navigation that I wish it had, was this app actually has a speedometer on the app, and I don't know why it is, but I love speedometers on like my TomTom. I go to my in-laws; they live 2 hours away. I've been there a million times, but I always have to use the TomTom. My wife's like, "Why?" I'm like, "I like the speedometer on there rather than the dashboard." I don't know why. It's weird, but I wish Google Navigation had one on there.
Yeah. I love all the little weird things that us Android users do. I have to admit, before we go to Eric for his app, the app that we brought up last week, Ellis brought it, and we thought it was the best thing ever. It's called Team Battery Bar. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
I had to uninstall it because I used to not even care about my battery life. It would say green. I would be happy I thought my battery was the best. Right? Then I install that, and I see what my battery actually is at now. And I started to be like you guys, man. I was like, no, I'm like, it's too low. It's too low. And I would get upset. So I uninstalled it, and now when my indicator says it's green, I don't care what green means. I just know that that's good, and I don't have to care about the exact percentage of what my battery's at. So I had to uninstall it. Are you guys still using this? Go ahead. I'll get Eric back. Door, I can't hear you. Damn, what a disaster. Door went mute. Eric's gone.
Wow.
Sean, you go ahead.
I was just say I don't use the little bar. I have a little bit because it's built into my UI, but I just use the percentage, and I still freak out. I posted this week. I got down to like 84.
Yeah, I saw that. That was awesome. Door?
Yeah, that was my fault, the mute thing. I'll just say, Steve, here's a pair of glasses that have a Vaseline rubbed all over the lenses. Enjoy your day. I don't want that. I don't want that reality. No.
Yeah, I seriously, I can't. I'd rather be ignorant. I'd rather live in ignorance of my battery life.
Well, and you have choice. On iOS, you wouldn't have that choice.
Yeah, good point. All right, Eric, you're up.
Okay. Well, I hate to knock on Ellis, But my app is also one that he brought,